I will walk down every road, open every door, embrace the unknown, faithfully let go. Oh, 'cause you have me right where you want me to be. You're the God of purpose. You have me in the perfect place. You're the God of purpose. You have me in the perfect place. You're the God of purpose. I will hold on to your word, stay true at every turn. I will lay down my fear and my hurt. Your kingdom I will seek first. Oh, 'cause you have me right where you want me to be. Oh, you have me right where you want me to be. You're the God of purpose.
Beloved, each of us has wrestled with finding God's purpose for our life, especially during dark or confusing days. Even as adults, we may think we are on a path laid out by God when circumstances change and we have to start afresh. It is at such time that we have to think about repurposing our path and ask God to reveal a new purpose. That certainly happened to Joseph as a teenager. He thought the path for his life was sure and certain. He was his father's favorite son, a position his father had made public and apparent to his older brothers. Jacob seemed to have been positioning Joseph to become the leader of their clan, based on Joseph's presumptuous revealing of his two dreams to his brothers. Dreams that suggested his rise to prominence. He had probably embraced his father's plan, though Jacob rebuked Joseph for his presumptuous attitude. The die was cast. Joseph knew his purpose. Therefore, in Genesis chapter 37, verse 3 to 11, the Bible says, Jacob loved Joseph more than all his other sons, because he had been born to him when he was old. He made a long robe with full sleeves for him. When his brothers saw that their father loved Joseph more than he loved them, they hated their brother so much that they will not speak to him in a friendly manner. One time, Joseph had a dream, and when he told his brothers about it, they hated him even more. He said, "Listen to the dream I had. We were all in the field, tying up sheaves of wheat. When my sheep got up and stood up straight, yours formed a circle around mine and bowed down to it. Do you think you are going to be a king and rule over us?" His brothers asked. So they hated him even more because of his dreams and because of what he said about them. Then Joseph had another dream and told his brothers, "I had another dream in which I saw the sun and moon and 11 stars bowing down to me." He also told the dream to his father, and his father scolded him. "What kind of a dream is that? Do you think that your mother, your brothers, and I are going to come and bow down to you?" Joseph's brothers were jealous of him, but his father kept thinking about the whole matter. until he didn't. Joseph knew his purpose until he didn't. From the bottom of a pit in Canaan, Joseph's purpose in life looked less certain. Shackled as a slave to Midianite traders while trudging to Egypt, Joseph's purpose grew dimmer still. From a prison cell to Egypt, Joseph probably concluded that he had no purpose, at least none that he could see. Yet, as the Genesis account tells us, God was with Joseph in Egypt. A new purpose for his life began to take shape when he was made the second most powerful official in Egypt. But it was not until decades later, when his brothers came to Egypt seeking relief from the famine in Canaan, that Joseph's purpose for his life began to be clear. He had probably long since given up on leading his family clan in Canaan and concluded that God had a new purpose for him in Egypt. But when he was reunited with his family, his true purpose became clear: to bring his family to Egypt so they could grow, prosper, and become the vehicle for God's blessing that had been promised to his great-grandfather Abraham, his grandfather Isaac, and his father Jacob. In other words, repurposing our path in life usually takes time and patience. In Joseph's case, he repeatedly stepped into the next opportunity that God provided for him, and in time, those opportunities coalesced into a path and a purpose. By contrast, the repurposing of the Apostle Paul's life took just a few days. He was pursuing an ironclad, invulnerable purpose in life: to become a Pharisee of Pharisees in Israel, a ruling expert in the law. But an encounter with Christ on the road to Damascus changed everything immediately. After 3 days of blindness, a Christian in Damascus named Ananias was inspired by God to tell Paul that his new purpose in life was to bear Christ's name before Gentiles, kings, and the children of Israel, and to suffer while doing so. And so in Acts chapter 9, verse 15 to 16, the Bible says, "The Lord said to him, 'Go, because I've chosen him to serve me, to make my name known to Gentiles and kings and to the people of Israel. And I myself will show him all that he must suffer for my sake.'" In both cases, Joseph's and Paul's, a prior purpose in life was taken away suddenly and replaced with a purpose neither had ever dreamed of. Think of the transition that required a new perspective and a new direction. It's easy for us today to read these stories without stopping to realize what repurposing must have involved in our lives. On the other hand, we can identify with them because we may have been through such a repurposing in our own life. We know how slowly time passes when we are not sure of the path we are to be on. When that happens, we are reminded that we are to walk by faith, not by sight. We are called to trust God for open doors, new insight, answers to prayer, wise counsel, and God's daily direction. Thanks for listening, and may the good Lord bless you. Bye for now.
And life may change, but you are never changing. The days may roll, but I know you're still working. Help me see the plan for the season, 'cause on your word there's no better foundation. Life may change, but you are never changing. The days may roll, but I know you're still working. Help me see the plan You have me in the perfect place. You're the God of purpose. You have me in the perfect place. You're the God of purpose. You have me in the perfect place. You're the God of purpose. You have me in the perfect place. And what if you have me right where you